I'm a Chicagoan. I've been living in Chicago most of my life. I'm retired from the Chicago Fire Department as the Chief Fire Prevention Engineer. I've been around the Chicago Fire Department all my life, and that is almost literally true. I have, as one of my earliest childhood memory, as well as a memory of the fire department, a particularly tragic event that occurred in 1946 in Chicago. There occurred the Salle Hotel fire, which was a major hotel in downtown Chicago. My father was the driver for the 1st battalion chief to arrive on the scene of that fire. And when they arrived, they found the hotel lobby heavily involved in fire, and that blocked the exit stairways for a lot of people who would have been coming down from the upper floors. And of course, you want to remember that in 1946, this was an era when fire apparatus was not equipped with radios. Communication was not what it is today. The ground ladders that were used to rescue some of the people were wooden, and therefore they were heavy and difficult to maneuver. In the course of the fire, my father's battalion chief suffered a heart attack and died. Consequently, my father, as a firefighter, had to write the battalion chief's report as the 1st battalion chief arriving on the scene and what they saw. One of my earliest memories, as I say, of the fire department is of the funeral of that battalion chief, because my father then acted as one of the pallbearers, and of course, since the chief had died in the performance of his duties, he received naturally a fire department funeral. So my memory is of being outside of the church with my mother in a car and seeing my father and the other firefighters carrying that flag-draped coffin down the front steps of that church. And the rest, you might say, is history. What it shows, I think, is, among other things, the continuity of service to generation after generation of the fire departments in general, but of course Chicago Fire Department in particular, to the community. You reach a point where you feel that you can make a contribution simply on the basis of your experience, and you can share that experience with others.